Oh yeah. Look how dope this tank bra looks. Stay tuned. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So once again, little more bits and pieces of the M109R content, and today I want to show you, as you could see from the intro, this carbon fiber type material, which I'm pretty sure it's not, but it looks like it. It's a tank bra, has embossed M109R on it. And guys, obviously, if this is a brand new 2025 M109R, and you know, you really don't want to scratch that paint. There's some nice flake. The sun just went, it didn't go down, it just covered by clouds, but if the clouds move, I could show you some of the flake in the paint. You definitely don't want to mess that up in any way, you know what I mean? Sometimes, depending on the biker jacket and stuff that you have, you could definitely scratch up your tank. So obviously in the intro you saw me, I sprayed some quick detail stuff on it, stuff that I use on my car for shows, because in the instructions it says before you put the bra on, make sure you clean it, wax it, or what have you. This is actually cool. They actually have all the part numbers and stuff like that listed. Guys, this is for the 06 and up M109R. I will list this stuff in the description just in case. Part number is 990A0-76012 or -CRB at the end, which is the carbon fiber. Okay, now they're saying it'll take you about 0.2 hours, you know, quarter hour, 15 minutes to install. So let's see how true it is. But online you really don't see much. I see one video with one guy doing it. It's kind of dark and you really can't see, and it's from a couple years ago. Nobody has any installs on this, and I don't even understand why. But guys, you know, I do things like this because even with my car and my truck stuff, I know a lot of people are not mechanically inclined, so some of them just, you know, scared to do it. Okay, so the tools that you're gonna need a 12mm socket, okay, that's to lift the tank, and you're gonna need a 4mm Allen wrench or an H5 hex key. I'm using a hex socket, so it's an H5, which is the same as a 4mm Allen wrench. Okay, same thing. So now, obviously, after you clean your tank, stuff like that, you're gonna unscrew this, move it. Guys, if you know, I mean, you can ask for help, get a second pair of hands. And what you can also do is take like painter's tape or whatever, because you're gonna be draping this, moving it, and if you know you might get it scratched, you can just tape some of the edges, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So make sure you don't scratch your tank. Now, pretty much what's gonna happen is these elastic bands, it's gonna stretch. There's two elastic bands. One is gonna be stretching over this side of the tank when you remove this chrome piece right here, and the other one is gonna be stretching over that side of the tank. You're gonna have to pull it down, and then you're gonna have these two clips here, which is gonna clip to the bottom down here, and these side clips, okay, one here, and one down here, which is gonna end up clipping somewhere to the side over here. So just be aware of that, all right? And for some of you out there, guys, I'm just paraphrasing, but they send a full list of instructions, and just in case I forgot, I got this from Oneida Suzuki. Guys, I bought this just, you know, I mean, like, I'm in New York. I bought this when I typed it up. It actually had a decent price. It was like $141 or whatever the case might be. I think that might be before tax and shipping, but I will tell you this, be very wary when you buy from that site, because you don't have a customer service number to call, and the only way you could contact them is from a contact form. Once you contact them, they do get back to you, okay? As long as it's within business hours, they'll get back to you pretty, you know, in a decent manner. The thing is, you cannot reply to that email. You actually have to, if you have to, another supporting question, you have to go back on the contact form and get back to them again. And if you look online, they have really bad reviews. So I'm just letting you know, I got this in great order. It was packaged well. The shipping came pretty fast. And also, before I forget, they leave stickers in that box, in that Suzuki box, just like this, in case you want to stick it on your new cover. I am not going to use this, okay, because I know exactly what the heck I'm doing. I've been riding for a long time. You know, they're talking about wear a helmet for eye, you know, for eye protection and protective clothing, and read the owner's manual and all of that stuff, and make sure use a minimum of 90 pump octane and all of that stuff. I'm not gonna stick this on my bra, okay? So, but it's cool that they send it, and some of you my guys might want to use it. So hey, more power to you. All right, so let's get down with this install real quick. All right guys, that was easy enough. So what I would advise you, once you have this off, make sure you clean the rest of your tank and whatnot. Now you see these rubber grommets over here? Let me flip the camera so you get a better look at them. So those rubber grommets, okay, when you unbolt this chrome piece, okay, when you unbolt this chrome piece, you have to push it forward, because these two inserts, okay, they're in the rubber grommet this way, okay? So you push this chrome piece forward, not too hard where it's gonna bang into this, just firmly, but just be careful and it'll slide out. And just hang it. It's very light. So look, just put it right here and you're straight. All right guys, so the installation is pretty much almost complete. So pretty much I thought initially it was like two separate interlocking straps, that one went over here separately and one went over the other side, but no, it's pretty much a double strap that you put over the entire piece, okay? So so what happens is this. So when you put the elastic strap over here, there is this plastic piece on the side right here, okay? That plastic piece, you want to make sure you hold it while you're draping the elastic over here so it doesn't scratch. Cool thing is, this quick wax that I used on here made the tank so slippery that it definitely not an issue. Definitely not an issue. So, and then once you get this piece over and you start sliding it like halfway, then you bring the other piece over as well, okay? I try to put this in first and then stretch it. You don't want to do that, because it's like at the brink where you look like it's going to stretch the elastic. So you're going to have to drape both elastic pieces over here, run it underneath as you bring the bra down on the tank. Once you come down, because it'll be like this, once you come down, you attach the stick pieces on the edge of the tank right here, on the edge, and then this piece here you attach last. These pieces right here. So you attach this under here, attach that under here, and these two little pieces of instructions were pretty much what I ripped off from the back of the bra. It's pretty much use and care instructions, like it's telling you clean and wax the area to be covered before installation. That's what we did. Remove the cover when wet, dry thoroughly before installing. Keep the cover tight, stop and adjust if it's flapping in the wind, and obviously keep the cover clean and see the owner manual for details. This is the part number right here, and I ripped those bad boys off because I don't need them. The part number is going to be in the description. Now once you're finished, okay, you tuck that in, okay, let me see, make sure that 109 is draped perfectly, and this part is going to go like so, and you're going to be screwing that piece right over that, and you're straight. So there should be no flapping going on. Right now this thing is pretty damn tight, and it's a very simple installation. You just make sure These seams here match up to the freaking contours of your tank, and you are pretty much good to go. And once the seat comes back on here, the seat is going to be pressing this down nice and firm so you don't have a problem. Now, I unbolted the tank to the bottom here because I thought I might have to lift it just in case I have to adjust the clips and everything like that. But guess what? I don't have to do it at all. You don't have to take any fairings off or anything like that unnecessarily. So the only thing I really had to take off was using that H5 hex key or the 4mm Allen wrench just to take this piece off right here. So now I'm about to put this other piece back on, and that's pretty much it. Now guys, remember, when you're putting this piece back on, I'm gonna show you, okay? When you're putting this piece back on, okay, let me just straighten this handle. So now, under here, I'm gonna flip the camera so you can see underneath. So remember, that piece, when you put it down, you put it down evenly, and you pull it, now there you go. You're gonna feel it catch, and then you just pull it back into the grommet, and that's what happened. So now, once you pull it back into the grommet, I have this hole right here, and if you do it the right way, this won't be able to lift up. It's very, very simple. You're literally putting it down and sliding it back into, sliding these two prongs back into the grommets. And that's really it, okay? Let me screw this in real quick, and that's it. All right, guys, so pretty much that's pretty much it. Make sure when you put this piece in, make sure you stretch it over that loop before you bolt this down so you won't have a crease over here, okay? And that's it. It's a nice tight fit. Be straight. So now, if you have a jacket or anything like that, and that has like a zipper or whatever the case, you drop something, you're doing something, you plop your helmet over here or whatever the case might be, you're not worried about scratching your tank. And this actually really, really looks nice too. Yeah, it really does. Look at this thing. Yep. And this should be able to stretch out in time, and I think it looks freaking fantastic, man. So anyway, guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. As I said, super easy install, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.